Taylor Theory and Sophie Hart doing the jump ball, and the number 5th ranked team in the country. I could figure that out. Then Kevin McGuff, who's got over 20 years of experience, could. Celeste Taylor, mid-range J, goes down for her. We talked about the fact that this is a Buckeyes team coming off a big win against Indiana, who at the time was ranked number 10. Grholski, look at that rotation.
Yeah, Grace.
Grholski, as a freshman, averaging over 10 points per game. Sheldon, kick out to Mikulashikova. That's good. Well, and it's hard to practice it because, as J.C. Sheldon was telling us, they don't even know what they're going to do half the time. McMahon using her body, count it, and a trip to the free throw line.
Jumps off the screen at you, a little bit undersized height-wise at the post position, about 6 feet tall, but makes up for
McMahon. Against Iowa, here comes Sinano. That goes. That last name. She is the sister of Monica Sinano.
Ohio State is playing as well as anybody in the country right now.
Best streak in the Big Ten. So Mikulashikova's got it going from the outside early. 4:14 to go here in the first. Mikulashikova's got 2 of them. All 4 of the field goals for Ohio State are assisted so far. They've been sharing the basketball. Shoemates, instant offense.
From 3 on the season, you have to know where she is when she steps on the floor.
Battle, trying to set up this offense for Minnesota. Higher, gets it to go. Mallory Higher coming off a double-double. Quickly turns to a 5-point basketball game. Battle sets her feet. High arcing shot. That one looked good.
Maya Battle, another.
Less than 10. Count that one for J.C. Sheldon. Sometimes we get to go to the free throw line. 3:56 to go.
J.C. Sheldon cashing out.
Forcing the defense to be on their back there. Here come the Buckeyes taken away. Amaya Battle slowing it up. Holloway converts.
They've gotten 12 points off of turnovers to make up for some of that lower percentage shooting.
29-24. Sheldon makes it 32-24. First possession of the second half. Sophie Hart is working down low. Turnover, Minnesota. Celeste Taylor with the run out.
And Mikulashikova, J.C. Sheldon get on the floor, look up ahead to Celeste, and she doesn't really care who she's going up against.
She's used to high-level basketball, Sophie Hart, the one person on this Minnesota team that's been to an NCAA tournament. Meantime, Mikulashikova now in double figures. 3 threes.
Yeah, getting back to the 3-ball, trading inside out. Gotta love the versatility.
Quickly here the other way. We've seen this script so many times tonight. 14-2 run is what Ohio State is in the middle of right now. Grholski. We were watching her shoot today at shoot-around, extending its lead. They're up by 5 at the end of the second quarter. Celeste Taylor on a mission there.
Celeste Taylor's had some tough buckets.
Walker in that short corner. Taylor Theory's got hops. She sets this entire play up. And the bank shot by Ricky Harris. The foul. Let's go back. See how she elevates here.
Yeah, the extension with one arm. And like we said, just 2 points for her. And I think Minnesota needs to be crisper in their passes. It was kind of a lob pass over to Grholski. You got to zip that over to her so she can be ready to shoot it.
Kind of like that.
They absolutely do. This is one of the most exciting teams you can watch, just with the style that they play, up and down, defense, offense, shooters.
Sanders gets the reverse to roll there.
Phenomenal three-point shooter. So Taylor Theory clearly trying to expand that part of her game.
Battle, nice hang time on that one. Things are not always going to go your way, but you can predetermine how you respond to that. Talk about some life advice too. McMahon. These driving kicks create so much space for playmakers to work. Ebony Walker. Mallory Heyer has the ability to do that. Grace Groholski, 3 games this season with 5 threes. Just hasn't happened this evening. Sanders going to work there in the paint. She's up to 10 points.
She is determined. Every time the ball is in her hand, she's getting to her spots.
Just under 6 to go. Taylor off the dribble. That's a workout shot.
She's just really looked smooth the last couple of games, couple of weeks in that pull-up game. Stopping on a dime, smooth release.
It's got to be so satisfying. You could tell that she puts that time in day in and day out when it comes to those pull-up jumpers.
Yeah, that's this Ohio State team to a T. Where do you start with the defense? You got to
right back at it.
It's a mid-range clinic right now for Celeste Taylor. They still have a lot to play for, regardless of if Braun comes back. We hope to see her back. We have no clue if she will, but this was a team that was on the bubble NCAA tournament for a while. They would hope it, if not the NCAA.
Relentlessness on the defensive end.
Yeah, Madison Green with the ball pressure. Eyes up the whole time. This team just
exclusively on Peacock. Sanders, lone person in double figures.
Minnesota offense, there's really not a defender on the floor who's been able to keep her in front. That time right to left, and then
went skydiving in the offseason. I've been waiting to talk about that.
That's a real thrill. Something I don't know if I could ever do.
She asked Coach McGuff, Sanders again, do it if you're Janae Sanders.
And just time and time again.
Under 2 to go. Green had time, top of the key.
Battling here. I think, you know, on paper, Ohio State just is such a talented group. But never for a moment, Emma Shoemake gets it going. Never for a moment did we see any of these Golden Gophers.
So if it stays, final score 71 to 47. Number 5, Ohio State moves to 20-3, 11-1 in conference play.